Hi friends, it's Becky, and I just got my curated bead box in the mail. This is the April curated bead box. I still haven't made anything from the March bead box, and I have plans for the March bead box. And I can already tell that this may not end up being one of my favorite bead boxes ever. Just the orange is real bright to me, so it's not speaking to me. I might need to ignore it and look at the rest of the colors to really get the feel for it. But I still have a project planned with the March box, but I thought I'd unbox this and get it organized with y'all so we can go over what's in it together, and we can see what's going on. And the thing about this box is that it can be hit or miss for me. I had a lot of hits that I was like enthusiastic about recently. But if everything is amazing, then nothing is amazing. And it's totally okay that not every one of these bead boxes is going to speak to me, because it's still a really good value for bead boxes. And I still get a lot of enjoyment out of getting these boxes. They are a monthly bead subscription. They are one of the more frugal bead subscription options out there. And you always get glass beads, usually glass beads. You get some fun sizes and shapes. You also get focals, and they send a jewelry making starter kit in every, oh, is that a broken bead? I think maybe one of my crackle glass beads crackled too much. It crackled its last crackle. But yeah, this is, it's hunter green, which I can see where they're going with dusk in the woods, but like, I'm not a hunter, or a hunter orange. Oop, and that baggie is a little bit open. That's fine. Things happen shipping. Yeah, it was one of these crackle glasses. So dusk in the woods is, I'm not getting the vibe. But we'll take a look at them anyway, because I mean, there is probably something in here that I will like, and that's the thing, is that the box itself, like theme-wise, just doesn't speak to me. I will find at least one, sometimes more than one thing in a box that I actually do like. So let's look for those and see what we can find. I usually organize my bead boxes into my 15 grit organizers. They are the right size for that sort of thing. But my curated bead box, you usually get some very long strands with very big beads. So I get this 18 grit organizer for that one. I also usually lay down the side here to put my the larger focals and the jewelry making starter kit, the finding starter kit, in here on the side. Speaking of which, let me just open that up and show you what comes in it. In case you are new to Curated Bead Box, so you can see what it is. It's a really great subscription for folks who are new to beading, because you get this finding starter kit along with all the beads, and then all you need to do is add tools and you are off to the races. You can start making things. So you get some closures, you get some lobster clasps, you get some jump rings, you get some ear wires, you get some head pins, which are super useful. You get some crimp beads. Now, I normally like using a different type of crimp bead than this, but again, if you are starting out, these are perfect, and they are really useful to have so that you can, you know, make some things. There's some stretch bracelet or stretch cord for making stretch bracelets. There is jewelry wire. This is beading wire that you can string beads onto and then use these crimp beads to attach the closures on. And then there is memory wire, and I actually like using the memory wire that comes in these. I haven't bought my own memory wire in forever because I keep getting the memory wire in here, and it's just really useful for that. So that's the finding starter kit that you get and that you start out with. Where did I put that box? Because we get a listing of everything that's in the box on here, and if you want to buy more, you can go to dollarbead.com. They have more than just what's in here on that site. They have quite a few beads. They even have some kits that you can get, like you can get a mala making kit, or I saw like a rosary kit where they give you like as many beads as you need for that, and a focal, and make all of those there, and for a pretty decent price, I think. But this will tell you what they are, and they do try to match what's here on the printed, but you know, sometimes quantities may vary. All right, so the first thing that we get is the orange and apple green crackle frosted duo glass. That is a 10mm strand. And you can see it's frosted. And 6 inches of the 10mm beads. Then we've got some green-orange duo style glass beads right here. And I mean, I'm getting the green and orange together. That's great, but it's not my favorite combo. That's what I'm getting at. You may love it, because like the wonderful and terrible thing about people is that we are all incredibly different, and something that doesn't speak to me may absolutely be something that you adore and you have to have. And if that's the case, then I love this for you. But yeah, so we've got orange and green duo style beads. This is a 10.5-inch string, and they're 8mm beads. And then we've got some 6mm gem style jade style glass beads. And this is a very healthy 16-inch strand. And I love this color. This is gorgeous. This is an absolutely perfect strand of beads. In fact, I can see making some things with this right away. Let's get this on there. All right, and then there is 1 ounce of 8x4mm aqua peanut glass beads, and I'm not seeing aqua when I look at this color. I'm seeing like a forest green, like a hunter green. I'm not seeing aqua. So that's what I'm seeing when I look at this. And these peanut beads are probably going to be, because they've got this peanutty shape. Oh no, wait, they're not the ones that have the peanut hole down the middle part. Okay, sometimes you get ones that have a hole in the middle. These have holes on the ends, but they would still make some really great spacers between some other beads, like this. Yeah, I could definitely use them for spacers. And I do like this green a lot more than I like this orange, because this is, again, you know, if somebody's wearing this out in the woods, you are not going to mistake them for a deer. You're just not. I may keep these around and sort them into my Halloween bead stash, because I think that these would probably be fantastic with some black beads and some other things like that to get like some Halloween-y vibes. Ooh, or some yellow and white beads to have some, what is it called? You know, candy corn vibes. That's definitely the orange for that, I think. I'm probably not going to use it in jewelry designs with this box, but I may use all of these here. Maybe even this. I don't know. We'll find out. It's not my favorite color, and I'm not feeling it with the rest of everything. And that's okay. You're not supposed to like everything you see. I mean, somebody else may be in love with it though. Somebody else may be like, I love it so much. And they're going to use it for everything. And they'll probably make something that looks amazing. And I love that for them. Just not for me. It's fine. And then we've got some 14mm Milky White crystal glass bead mix. That's this one. Wait. Yes. So we've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these milky, like oval ellipse football shaped beads. And then we've got these crystals, and these crystals have holes on 2 sides. So these would make really fantastic, what are they called? Links. They would make really great links. And then this one was the bag that was open, so all my drops came out, which is fine because they have this matte finish anyway. So they are a really great color, and they'll probably go with a lot of things. But yes, we've got these. They are 20 by 12 millimeter, and there are 6 of them. And then we've got the crystal faceted glass beads. That's these guys. Big sparkly balls. And these ones have an offset hole. So the hole doesn't go through the center. It goes right here on this side. So they would be amazing focal beads. They're a little on the heavy side, so I probably wouldn't use them for earrings. We've got those. Then we've got like several different spacers. We've got these 6 millimeter flower spacers. They're all flower spacers. There's 2 6 millimeters and one, I think this one's actually the 4 millimeter one. Or is it? No, that's 6 millimeter. This is 4 millimeter. And they're different flowers, which is really kind of cool. For these 4 different spacers. I'll just dig that out later. I'm going to put all the spacers in one section, but I'm going to leave them in their bags so it's easier to separate them out when I do that. So 1, 2, 3. You know, I don't actually have to do that. That'll be fine. All right, and then we've got these. They are electroplated glass bead mix. It's a bead mix, but I'm not seeing too many different ones. I've got 1 drop that is faceted, and then several of these. I think this one's bigger than these other 4. All right, and then we've got, I love this actually, this owl with the rhinestones that are all of these colors. This most colorful owl ever. I love this guy. He is not going to sneak up on anybody out in the forest, but everybody's going to see him coming, and I think that that's just fine for him. But yeah, so we've got that. So that is the April curated bead box, Dusk in the Woods. Not feeling real dusky, but you know, I see where they're coming with woods. Again, not every box from Curated Bead Box is a hit for me. Sometimes it's a miss. This one's a little bit of a miss, but like I said, I always find something that I like from these boxes. I think I really love this guy, these electroplated ones. This green jade glass is fantastic. These spacers are gorgeous, and these white and crystal ones might be really fun to use. So I'm happy with most of these. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Oh, I will put a link, by the way, in my description to where you can subscribe to this box. Like I said, it's always, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss, but I do always find something that I like, and it is one of the more frugal bead boxes out there. Bye!